In this episode of a mobile home makeover, I spend way too long figuring out that left in lefty loosey means counterclockwise, and Kim comes for a visit. I've been staying at the in-laws the past couple nights because the smoke's been too bad to sleep out in the hammock, and the interior of the house is too painty to sleep inside. And today they needed to borrow the truck, or they needed to use their truck. And so I'm borrowing a bike to ride into town, which of course means it's time to explore a little bit. Quarry. Here's a little lower down overview of town. It's not the most clear day. Arrived. It was a easy 3-mile downhill trip. See what it's like getting back home, but I think with electricity it should be relatively doable. I just spoke with my friend Tom, who is a plumber, and he said rather than using this adapter right here, I should go all the way back to this supply line right here, take this off entirely, and just buy a new supply line. He said it'll be cheaper than the adapter and more reliable. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow his advice. What I need to do is get a wrench around this guy to stabilize it while I get this, loosen that guy up there. Guess maybe I can come from below here. Or not. Yeah, this is what I was nervous of. Well, it's so easy sounding when you talk to your plumber friend. It is turning right, which I guess righty loosey. Okay, that's coming loose. And that came out. So I have a 3/8 inch compression fitting down here, I guess. Cool to know. Another call. And I'm still bravely moving forward here. I was in fact going the wrong way before. This is left. I was going my other left, I guess. This one's a little messier. Boom. Now it's off to the hardware store one more time. Thankfully they're open, I think 10 to 2 today, so I can rush over there. Biking to the hardware store today, it feels kind of nice. Well, they didn't have exactly what I needed, which was a 3/8 female to a 3/8 male, nor did they have a 3/8 male to male adapter. So I wound up holding on to the part that I had, which was a 3/8, which was a 1/2 inch non-compression to a 3/8 compression fitting. Ultimately, the piece that I bought is just a replacement for what was there already. You know, I guess my rule is if it ain't broken, don't fix it, but I'm fixing it anyway. Well, I put the labels back on, anticipating that you were going to be here.
Okay.
Kim is here to put the hinges back on. And,
long time no see. Oh dear. Oh boy. There it is.
I'm building a little hybrid device here. I guess Teflon tape it's called. And here. Probably there's a direction that I'm supposed to be doing that in, but I don't know what it is, so I just did it in that direction. Then turn it on here. So I did it in the right direction. Then I tighten this up. Not to be crazy tight, but tight. There we go. And I have my new piece. That door number 1 is back on.
Hello, internet.
Getting some hinge shots.
Those are the best shots.
I think Tommy said I don't need the tape down here. It looks like maybe the old plumbing did have it. I'm gonna grab some steel wool and clean this up a little bit. Might be overkill, but I got a little Teflon tape on there. I just put this guy on, tighten it down, making sure I hold both sides again. That seems pretty good. I've got my new supply lines on, but I haven't waited 24 hours for the sink to set yet, for the hootie ring around the sink to glue, for that glue to set. So I'm kind of at a holding point here. Well, it's now time to deal with a tiny problem, which is this board right here. There's a cutting board that slides in here. We're gonna have to build a new one. But this, I think, should be fastened up here to the ceiling, and it's not, so I'm gonna nail it in. 1.5 inches, but they look like they're gonna be too long. I wouldn't want to put a nail up through the top and bottom of the counter, so I'm gonna go with 1 inch, which is barely long enough. These 1 inchers look like they'll have a bit of grab. It's never been done before. That sucks. That didn't go in all the way. Fuck, I'm gonna attempt that. There we go. And of course I messed up. How am I gonna get that out? Grabbing it and rolling it with this guy worked. Struck out yesterday at Ace Hardware. I found online potentially a replacement for this clamp. This is the under sink clamp. This is the original. I found there's a company online that makes them something that's similar. It's like multiple versions. Maybe it can be used for multiple versions. But I'm going to see if I can get these freed up before I buy something else. So, got yesterday I sprayed them with liquid penetrant. Well, there's the answer on that one. I broke it clean off. So, ixnay, we're going to be ordering some online.
It stuck to the parchment, so I deflated everything that I had done. All the rise. So.
You can see the mountain again. Apparently the air is going to be a little better for the next couple days, and then get smoky again. I guess enjoy it while we can. It's almost nice enough to spend the night in the hammock, but I'm going to go for another night of filtered air, Bill. I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Headed up the mountain. I got 4 bars though, so I feel pretty good. I don't think they're going to show up on video at all. It's nice to have a blue sky finally. Well, the smoke is back, and that's kind of depressing. And I sure am missing Deb, but stay tuned tomorrow for some painting and some hanging of cabinet doors. Remember to like and subscribe.